I'm in complete mystery. It's a total, complete mystery as to what in the world is going to happen on Thursday night. And I know when the Bears made that trade with the Carolina Panthers to start things off with a huge trade so long ago, and I said, please, Carolina, keep us in the dark. I don't want to know until the words come out of Roger Goodell's mouth on Thursday night. Let's go. Keep it to yourselves. And it is now draft week. We are now here, and we still don't know. We can only assume that we know. We know what happens when people assume. However, what did appear to be Bryce Young's first overall pick to lose, and then he didn't participate at the combine, and C.J. Stroud did and looked beyond impressive, the most impressive of all the quarterbacks who threw there, and that included Anthony Richardson, who blew the roof off of Lucas Oil with his performance at the combine, and Will Levis, who said he was going to, of course he was going to throw because he was bringing a cannon to the event.
How'd he get that on a plane?
Or through security.
Great question, TJ.
He performed well as well. And then the pro days happen, and now we're here of draft week, and the general consensus is it's Bryce Young first overall, and then the Texans are on the clock. And man, are they keeping everything a mystery on that front, more so than I think Carolina. Because the Texans second overall, despite, Chris, do me a favor and call up the Texans depth chart at the moment at the quarterback position.
All right.
Because it reads as if a team choosing second overall should choose a quarterback.
They have the only quarterback that they have available is Davis Mills.
There you go.
That's it. They have no second, no third, no fourth quarterback listed.
Now, they do have a 12th overall selection, and they could be saving their quarterback powder for that. Hendon Hooker should be available at 12. And then who the heck knows might drop? Because you're hearing the Texans, we don't need a quarterback. And as a matter of fact, it might not be Will Anderson that they take. It could be take Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech, our guest last Wednesday. Or, according to Chris Brockman's two favorite words,
Las Vegas.
No, betting markets.
Oh, I think they say the desert.
Betting markets.
The desert, yeah.
Will Levis. We're entering draft week where everybody believes the Kentucky quarterback, Will Levis, could be not only the second quarterback taken, but the second overall pick taken. And the crazy thing about this is that we all know, 1,000%, every person knows, watching this, listening to this, the total number of live snaps that Will Levis has taken since the Kentucky season ended to this present moment is 0. 0. Now, is that a combine a live snap? Is a pro day a live snap? Not really.
No.
Nobody's coming to hunt. That's a live snap if you're a quarterback. 0. And yet, the evaluation has taken place. Or, as Chris Brockman's two other favorite words, lying season is taking place. Because
season.
Guess what, folks? We might not take a quarterback, but if we do, it could be the one you want. You love Will Levis so much. Somebody hears, let's just say, what do it mean, lying season? What does that mean? Let's just say somebody in the Texans organization knows somebody in the Raiders organization. Let's just pluck that one out of thin air. Let's just say there's some connective tissue since the general manager in Houston and the coach in Las Vegas, both from the Patriots tree. Let's just say somebody knows a guy who knows a guy who knows the other guy to the guy.
Mm-hmm. The man sitting next to the man.
Let's just say they have heard some information. Vegas loves Will Levis. Loves him. Worked him out. Saw him kick the tires. Didn't mind at all that he eats bananas with a peel on.
I was waiting for that.
You know it. They mayonnaise in the coffee. So what? Do you see the cannon?
Look at my guns.
Look at that. Get out of here.
Look how shredded I am.
You want to talk about pocket rockets in Las Vegas?
Hey!
How about it?
Wait a second. Now
Those are two aces when you're playing poker.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say it was not what I thought.
What I'm trying to say is this. Let's just say the Texans think that Will Levis is the apple of the Raiders' eye, and everybody's sitting there thinking, well, C.J. Stroud's going to go, and then Anthony Richardson's going to go, so we could just stay here at 7 to go get Will Levis unless somebody in Vegas is seeing a betting market saying, okay, we got to trade up to 2, and then all of a sudden the Texans moved down to 7, and they got 7 and 12, and they could figure something out to do with that. A little better than just taking C.J. Stroud? Maybe. Yeah, that's the way this is working. We don't know what we don't know, and I love it. I love it. This is what we call, when you host a draft, a big, fat, juicy steak of a meal. This is great. Quarterbacks at the top of the draft or falling all the way down. A mock draft, Peter King's mock draft, his prediction is where Anthony Richardson winds up where? Chris?
23 to the Minnesota Vikings.
What the what? This guy left the combine. We're talking about first overall for this guy. And just when you think that can't happen, the trade that has still not yet happened between the Packers and the Jets involves a quarterback who's going to the Hall of Fame, who was birthed into the league 24th overall to the Packers. And Mike Mayock was on NFL Total Access prior to that draft in 2004 saying, guess where I think he's winding up? 24th overall of the Packers. Everybody's like, get the hell out of here. Who is this Mike Mayock fellow? It can happen. God, I can't wait. We have no idea. Zero. And then there's one fascinating figure in this draft. His name is Bijan Robinson. He's a running back. And everybody thinks, who cares? Running backs. How special is this guy? Very. What do we need him for? Running backs? Can they be special? Absolutely. Do we need to take one so damn high when the defending world champs who's hosting this year's draft, their rushing attack was led by a 7th-round draft choice, Isaiah Pacheco? He scored in the Super Bowl. We got to take someone this high? You can. Oh, yeah. That's out there, too. Offensive linemen who can protect your quarterback and solidify a line for your running attack you already have. They're in this top 10 in the draft. Everybody's talking about the blue chips, and they're a little bit less than. Not this year. For me, in the top 15 of this draft, there are some serious players, and I can't wait to find out where they go. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.